As officials work to finalize new federal dietary guidelines, sixth-generation rancher Kiah Twisselman shares her firsthand experience of the benefits of adding a lot of beef to her diet. Twisselman testified this on behalf of the National Cattlemen's Beef Association, and she joins us now for an update. Thanks for joining us, Kiah. Let's start with some background on yourself and your journey to better health.
Sure. Good morning, Christina. Thanks so much for having me today.
We're excited. Go right ahead. Sorry about that.
Oh, no, you're good. As you mentioned, I'm a sixth-generation cattle rancher. I grew up here on the central coast of California, in rural California. And so beef has always been a big part of my life, especially growing up in production agriculture. And I actually had the opportunity later on after college to work for the Kentucky Beef Council. So I'm super familiar with, working on behalf of the beef checkoff and really being an advocate for beef's role in a heart-healthy diet and lifestyle. But I will say that 2 years ago, I wasn't really feeling like I was walking that talk. And in the past 2 years, I've had the opportunity to really work on my own health, losing over 125 pounds. And now I just am so thankful for the opportunity to now be able to really use that story to share how beef has played such a vital role in my own transformation journey and how it can absolutely be included in other Americans' diets as well if they're trying to live their healthiest lives.
Absolutely. Tell us more about that. How did beef contribute to the diet that you changed to that helped you lose all that weight?
Sure. So the one thing that I will say is that I think that any time we are trying to lose weight, we should really try to lose weight the way that we intend to keep it off. And I think that the way that we do that is by not signing up for another fad diet where we're counting down the days until it's over. I think it's about learning how to eat the foods that you enjoy in a way that is healthy for your diet through balance and moderation. And so when I decided to try this health journey out again, I really knew that I wanted to do this in a way where I could eat foods that keep me satisfied, foods that I enjoy, and beef is a perfect example of that. So, I'm of the belief that there really are no bad foods. It's just all about how to make choices to fuel your body. And beef is such big nutrition in a small package. You're getting 10 essential vitamins and nutrients in a 3-ounce serving. You're getting 25 grams of protein without a lot of the calories, and it's so versatile. You can pair it with so many other foods like salads or alongside vegetables or fruits. And I knew that I just really wanted to create this lifestyle for myself that really incorporated foods that I loved like beef without having to create this fear around foods, even foods that we don't necessarily deem as being healthful, like, chocolate cake and pie. I don't want to sign up for a life where I can't have pie. So how could I find ways to enjoy these healthy foods with that balance and moderation so that it would be something I could stick with for the long haul?
Yeah, lonely world without pie. I'm right there with you on that. What was your message to the administration officials this week? In California, you're from California, talking to us right now from San Luis Obispo. We know that health is on the forefront of many minds in California, but this way of going about it with beef, even something with our body that it craves beef, many Californians go an opposite route. They take vegan, they take vegetarian. What would you say to them?
Yeah, so, I think that, and I'm one of those people where I'm so pro-food choice, eat the foods that make your body feel good. But I think that a lot of people have all of this misinformation or they're misguided by finding, what is the best option for my body? And I think that we hear these fads or this misinformation about, beef causes cancer or all of this negativity around these foods instead of us making empowered choices about them and really getting a full picture of it. And what I've come to find is that a lot of people really enjoy beef. They just are confused about the mixed messages that they've received. And I feel like being an example of what it looks like to incorporate beef in a heart-healthy diet and lifestyle is also a way for me to almost give them permission. Like, hey, if you love beef, you don't have to feel guilty about eating it because these are all the ways that, number one, it fuels your body, but these are also all the ways that farmers and ranchers from the gate to the plate are really taking actions to also make sure that they're raising it in a nutritious way, but also in a responsible way as well. And I think so many of our food choices aren't just about the foods that we enjoy and nutrition, but I think a lot of people also make those food choices from an emotional place. And it's about more big picture to them, about, making sure they're making conscious food choices with the way that it affects the environment. And so I think the more that us as farmers and ranchers can really share that full picture to our consumers, I think the more confident they're going to feel when it comes to making those food choices as well.
And hearing it from consumers as well is very powerful. It's a strong message coming out of California from sixth-generation rancher Kiah Twisselman joining us on behalf of the National Cattlemen's Beef Association. And I lost my baby weight by eating more beef, so she is right on point.